when we're looking at the three different categories of Catholicism, the Orthodox Church, and Protestantism, the thing that stands out the most is that Catholicism is the most organized in their guidelines. They're clear, they're easily accessible, they are, they just includes the most information as far as what their belief system is.
And I would say they are the most strict
Yes.
to those beliefs as well, but it is very clear.
Right. Right. And then the Orthodox Church here in the middle, they do follow a lot of the same beliefs as the Catholic Church and have a lot of the same standpoint and views, but you've got a little more wiggle room and flexibility for individual cases. And then you've got the Protestant denomination where it was hard to find information. It's not that the beliefs aren't there. It's just that it's not necessarily being talked about and written down. So it can feel a little bit like it's a downward slope in strictness, which it may not necessarily be or could be, but it's more so just the lack of, in the Protestant side of things, there's just not as much being talked about and being...
Well, there's not continuity there, and that's hard too, because again, there are some very strict Protestant denominations that would align completely with the Catholic viewpoint. And then there are some that are completely loose and even they would probably be pro-choice. So that's what makes it hard to even analyze the viewpoints of the Protestant church, because we're talking about a really big spectrum. And so I think that's what's important to understand, just the difference of a completely unified denomination versus we're talking about all these different denominations that fall under the same category, but the belief systems can vary greatly. It's like, this is something that I feel like people don't talk about a lot. And so it was something that was interesting to us. And we just want to encourage people to think, to think about things. And why does this denomination approach it this way? And why does my denomination approach it a different way? And what do I actually believe? What do I actually think about this? And so obviously we shared, obviously we are part of a Protestant denomination, but there's still merit and value that we see in the way that other denominations handle things outside of where we are. And so I think for us, our motivation is always we just want people to think deeply about these things. I think it's easy to just get caught up in either the culture's viewpoints or the viewpoints that have been presented to us. And so we don't think about them for ourselves. We just go with the flow.
And take pause before jumping in head first into a treatment and think of it from all perspectives and all possibilities and all scenarios.